Hey everyone! Welcome back! I'm back today with a brand new series called The Mandalorian. If you're joining me early today, it means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And as always, I'm sending you those big old hugs through the screen. If not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. If this is your first time watching me, welcome aboard. Really happy to have you here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. So today I'm going to be watching The Mandalorian, which is it's in the Star Wars universe. A little background on my experience with Star Wars. I love Star Wars. I've seen all the movies. I've seen the original trilogy, the prequels, the Disney movies that have come out so far. And I'm pretty sure I've seen all the Disney the tie-in movies, like the Han Solo movie and everything. Pretty sure I've seen all those. I've seen a little bit of the Clone Wars animated series. I would call myself a Star Wars fan. As a kid, I was a Star Wars fanatic. I read all the books. I knew all the names of the characters that we never even heard their name on screen. And I was definitely much more up on the details. Now I love it, but I'm probably not as big on I know there's always so many details and such a expanded universe past what we might even see on screen that I'm not as familiar with, but I do love the movies. I watch them, I enjoy them, entertained by them, so I'm very excited that Disney is putting out many Star Wars themed series on their new channel. So I'm excited to get started, and I don't really know what the series is going to be about. I think that Boba Fett wears Mandalorian armor. That's about all I know about the Mandalorians. So I'm really kind of going into this more or less blind, which I prefer it that way. So, I kind of am figuring everything out as I go along. It's like solving a puzzle and watching a show all at the same time. So without further ado, I'll go ahead and jump in. I can't wait to watch this show. So let's get started with the first episode of The Mandalorian. Let's go.
I have credits. Take them.
Seeing some of the less desirable side of the galaxy here. Heck yeah! Is that Boba Fett? I mean, it looks like Boba Fett, but... Oh boy.
He says you spilled his drink. Here.
Oh. Nice. Oh! Oh, man. That escalated quickly.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You have my heartfelt gratitude. You know what? Here. You take my credits. Buy yourself a drink. Oh. Is that a bounty puck? Is that me?
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold.
Oh. Wow, we're really hitting the ground running here. That was quite an opening.
I'd stay off the ice if I were you.
You think there's really something to worry about?
Oh, Oh no, I guess there is. Yikes. Holy cow, that looks awesome though. That looks so good. Oh. It's, ooh. That's one way to deal with it. It was hanging out for dear life.
Let's go. I think I have to use the back tube. I mean, I could do it here, but if you've never seen a fledgling mithril evacuate your thorax, you're a lucky guy, trust me.
I don't know if I want to see that either.
Oh, this feels a lot better. I haven't evacuated since the solstice.
That's a little TMI.
Yeah. I was hoping to be free for Life Day. Maybe
Oh, Life Day! I've seen the holiday special too.
get home to the
Ooh.
family.
Oh.
But I guess that's not going to happen this year.
Ah! Yeah. Something tells me that's how he got the other ones too. Wow, he does not play, whoever he is. I'm still like curious if it's not like the same colors as Boba Fett, but it's like the same armor, but he wore Mandalorian armor. So I'm guessing this is just like a Mandalorian bounty hunter. But we'll see. We're getting to see a lot of kind of like more the underworld of Star Wars in this. Like,
Oh, that was fast. Did you catch them all?
oh, nice!
Good, I'll begin the offload. Udobanuchak.
That's awesome.
I don't know if you heard, but the Empire is gone.
It's all I've got. Save
Oh,
the
so this takes
theatrics.
place after? Okay. So it's
I
not
can do
Boba
calamari
Fett.
flan, but I can only pay half. There is one job.
Oh.
Let's see the puck. No puck. Face to face. Direct commission. Deep pocket. Underworld.
Please lower your blaster.
Have them lower theirs first.
We have you 4-1.
I like those odds.
Whoa. This guy's a real pro.
You also said you were expending.
Beskar?
Go ahead. It's real. This is only a down payment. I have a container of Beskar waiting for you upon delivery of the asset.
Alive.
Yes.
Who's the
alive.
asset?
Although I acknowledge that bounty hunting is a complicated profession, this being the case, proof of termination is also acceptable for a lower fee.
That is not what we agreed upon.
Oh god, who's the asset?
Medic, we can only provide the last 4 digits.
Their age. That's all you can give me?
Yes, they're 50 years old. We can also give you last reported positional data.
Ooh. Oh, that's kind of sad. Oh, isn't that like the Salacious Crumb creature?
This was gathered in the Great Purge. It is good it is back with the tribe.
Yes.
Okay.
Cauldron would be in order. Has your signet been revealed?
Not yet.
This is extremely generous. The excess will sponsor many foundlings.
That's good.
Okay.
I was once a foundling.
I know.
Oh. Oh no, he's seen a lot of awful stuff, hasn't he? Oh. Oh no. Ah. Okay, so that's what they used to make the armor? I mean, this is visually beautiful. As I'd expect from anything like Star Wars, but like the CG doesn't even look CG. Like that monster at the beginning. Well, I shouldn't say monster because it's a it's a creature. But that looks so good. Did not even look CG. Whoa! I should have known that was gonna happen, but it still got me. Oh no, his arm! How strong is that armor? Oh! Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Someone else? Another character?
Thank you.
You are a bounty hunter.
Yeah.
Many have passed through. They seek the same one as you.
Did you help them?
Oh.
Yes. They died.
Ugh. Apparently you didn't help him enough.
I want your help.
Right?
You do. The way is impossible to pass without a blurg mount.
I don't know how to ride blurg.
I have spoken.
Oh. Oh, that blurg doesn't seem very cooperative.
If you removed your helmet.
Perhaps he remembers I tried to roast him.
This is a female. The males are all eaten during mating.
See? Gotta make the blurg feel calm. Then you can ride the blurg.
Right. Please. You deserve this.
Since these ones arrived, this territory has been an endless stream of mercenaries seeking reward and bringing destruction. I have spoken.
I like this guy. I have spoken. That's gonna be my new thing. Somebody says something to me. I have spoken. We'll see how far that gets me.
IG unit, stand down!
Whoa.
I'm in the guild!
You are a guild member? I thought I was the only one on assignment.
That makes two of us.
I wonder if there are more people assigned to this than just the two of them.
He's in there!
Affirmative.
That droid is such a basic design, but it's pretty awesome. The way it can just like swivel around and around and shoot.
Up top!
Oh no.
I will initiate self-destruct.
Do not self-destruct! We're shooting our way out!
Yeah, that's not good.
Okay.
That was awesome. Look at this dude. Wow. Wow. That is like dripping with coolness. Is it in there?
Wait. They said 50 years old.
It's a baby?
Species age differently. Perhaps it could live many centuries.
Oh, it's a baby Yoda!
We'll never know.
No.
Oh,
The commission was quite specific. The asset was to be terminated.
what now? Oh, he's like, I don't think so. You can self-destruct after all. It is a baby Yoda that is unbelievably adorable. Oh my god, my heart. Tell me that wasn't the cutest thing you've ever seen in your entire life. A tiny baby Yoda. I know it's not like Yoda, but it's, what's his race called? I can't remember right now. I'll look it up after this. But it's a tiny baby! So that makes sense though, because Yoda's really, really, oh, that's who it was, Carl Weathers. Okay, sorry. I just had to get that out there. Yoda's incredibly old, so a 50-year-old of Yoda's species would be probably like a baby. Aww. That was adorable. That was like heart-melting adorable. Especially after like such a gritty, you know, kind of episode. To have like something that cute at the end. It was pretty sweet. But some interesting stuff. So they were both hired, him and the droid. But the droid was told to terminate on sight. And he wasn't told that. He was told, like, we understand if you've gotta, but preferred alive. Alright, now good. Okay, that was awesome. So I want to go through a couple things that I really, really enjoyed about that. So it did take me a little bit to try and figure out who that character was. Was it Boba Fett? Was it, like, I didn't know at first, like, what timeline it took place in or anything, because I just went in totally blind. So now I know it takes place after, I'm guessing, the events of Return of the Jedi, because the Empire's gone. I don't know where exactly it takes place there. It didn't sound like it was a super long time after, but I'm really just guessing. Like, it takes place after Jedi, I'm guessing. There were quite a few things I really enjoyed about it. The overall tone is very much like the Old West to me. It felt like a Western, and it really harkened back to a lot of the scenes that we saw in the original trilogy with like Han Solo, and anytime we were kind of dealing with some of the more like smarmy underworld of like the Star Wars world, with like bounty hunting and it's awesome that they've created such an expansive world that like they can just hone in on one part of it and make an entire series about it, you know? So it was very like, had like a gritty feel and had a lot of, like I said, just, it felt like very Western inspired. It was really good. I didn't feel like there was a lot of like filler or wasted scenes or anything like that. Everything just kind of like kept the story moving, kept me guessing. I really liked the character. I don't know if they said his name, but the one in the desert that helps him ride, you know, learn to ride the creature. I can't remember I said the name like 50 times. I can't remember. But I really liked him. We only got him for like a few minutes, but I still really enjoyed everything that we saw of him. Looks like maybe the droid is going to be like a secondary character. I thought their interaction was very fun. otherwise, like, it doesn't seem like we'd get a lot of dialogue with the main character. So it's kind of fun to have like a secondary character for him to like bounce off of, so we can get to know him a little bit more. We know that he is a Mandalorian. He has a very tragic past, it looks like. And they had a brief scene where this substance that he's given as payment is brought back to other Mandalorians and looked like it was made into a part of his armor. But it looks like something happened to the Mandalorian race or the homeworld. That might be something that was dealt with like in the movies that I'm not recalling because it wasn't part of like a the major plot, like, you know, Luke and Han and Leia and everything. So it's very possible it was mentioned or it's been covered somewhere else and I'm just like not recalling it. But I think I can piece together a little bit from what they told me here that their race and homeworld's not doing great, and he had a very tragic past, and they mentioned that like the excess from that would help, like, I forget what they call them, but sounded like maybe would help kids. So obviously like he wants to help his race. So kind of piecing together a little bit about him as a character along with the world in general and their mission. So Carl Weathers mentioned that during that scene we got some great exposition about, okay, well, bounty hunting isn't doing that great. Like, the Empire's no more, and the world's a lot different, the universe is a lot different, so there's not a lot of high-paying bounty jobs out there, so this is kind of supposed to be a good high-paying gig, but it just got really interesting because I don't think he's going to have the heart to turn over a tiny baby. What's the name of that race? I'll figure it out, guys. Don't worry. But for lack of my knowledge of this, I'll just say Baby Yoda. It looked like Yoda. It was one of Yoda's race, I believe. If it's not one of Yoda's race, it looks like Yoda's race. So maybe it's like a similar race, but it's obviously like it looks to a humanoid like a baby. So I'm very curious to see how he's going to deal with that, and like, is he going to turn the baby over? What's going to happen? Is it really a baby? Maybe it's kind of like infantile in appearance, but really is not. It's going to get up and get away. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see, but really cool series so far. I can see where there's a lot of inspiration from, you know, stuff that we've already seen in the Star Wars universe, but I do feel like coming in as someone who doesn't know every single detail, I can piece together this individual story very, very well. I don't have to know like every piece of knowledge going in, which is really nice. Of course, for like diehard fans who do know all the little Easter eggs they're putting in there, I'm sure it's like even more fun because you can point out, oh, that's this from this one. And so really good series, guys. I'm looking forward to more. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm excited to watch more of The Mandalorian, and I hope you'll join me next time to watch more of it with me. So I'll see you then, guys. Bye.